Great is thy faithfulness, gespeeld door muziekgezelschap Edelwijs. Beste mensen, u mag gaan zitten. Welkom terug bij deze ceremonie. In plaats van deze begraafplaats hier in de Historische Kerk van Groesbeek. En tevens een hartelijk welkom voor al de mensen die zich nu bij ons aangesloten hebben voor deze herdenkingsceremonie. De inzet van de Royal Engineers tijdens operatie Februari was onontbeerlijk. En ik mag de heer Bert Eikelenboom vragen om ons daar meer over te vertellen.
The Corps of the Royal Canadian Engineers. The Corps of the Royal Canadian Engineers is founded in 1903 when the defense of Canada demanded more than infantry and artillery. The Corps provided military engineering and other technical support. It contributes to the survival, mobility and combat effectiveness of the Canadian Armed Forces. These combat engineers keep the army on the move by creating and repairing bridges, clearing roads and obstacles, and by maintaining and repairing vehicles. During Operation Vertebral, the sappers worked 24 hours a day to repair and reinforce the muddy roads and paths towards and onto the battlefield. After a long period of freeze in December 44 and January 45, the weather got a bit warmer in February, and it was raining for days just before the start of the operation. This was devastating for the roads. All available engineering material was needed to open up the heavy shelled and mined main roads to advance toward Germany. When the operation started, the Germans flooded the area between Nijmegen and Cleve by blowing up the Rhine dikes. The Canadian engineers had to ferry the entire advancing army from Wheeler to Kranenburg by using amphibious vehicles, boats and rafts. Their job was dangerous. Canadian engineers often ended in the middle of the battle while transporting infantry through flooded villages like Sievlieg, Niel and Mer. Later during the operation, many anti-tank ditches and streams had to be crossed. Damaged bridges were replaced with the famous Bailey bridges. Many of these were built by the engineers in this final part of the war in Europe.